Doom scrolling is making you speak less clearly. Let me tell you why and what you can do about it. So, exactly 1 month ago, I was feeling very sick. But I was speaking so clearly, I was making so much sense all the time compared to me before me getting sick. What I realized is when you're sick, your dopamine levels are so low. You don't feel so energized and excited to do things, including when you're speaking. So I started to compare how I spoke before I was sick and how I spoke while I was sick. And I realized that when I was not sick, I would always get so excited to finish my sentences, to say what I want to say, to the point that I want to finish so fast. And as a result, I skip syllables and it results in me not being able to speak clearly. There's a word for it, enunciation. My enunciation just goes to the drain. And that effect is especially felt in the last few phrases of your sentence, and especially in the last word. Why? Because of the goal gradient effect. And if you don't know what that is, it's the effect that runners feel. Let's say a runner who's running a marathon, in that last 100 meters, they start speeding up. Their anticipation of reward just spikes so high, aka the dopamine, to the point that, they get motivated to run faster. Same with speaking. When you're speaking the last few words, you want to speed up and finish that word and get your point across. Like right now, I'm just like speeding up to finish my freaking sentence. But when you're sick, you don't care about the end goal. So as a result, you just focus on the now and you focus on speaking very clearly like that. So is the solution to be sick when you have an important meeting or a presentation? No. It's dopamine regulation. And that is where I go back to the point that I said in the beginning about doom scrolling. The solution to speaking clearly all the time is regulating your dopamine and your motivations and your emotions to a level that allows you to control your speech and speak clearly and not let that excitement of finishing things and getting your point across affect your quality of your voice and your speech and your enunciation. And with that said, if you want to see more content on communication skills and stuff like that, I am in the process of mastering my own communication skills. So I'll be making more content on this stuff. So if that sounds exciting for you, make sure you hit the follow. With that said, goodbye. See ya.